on my Facebook. Hey y'all, hey. So go back with me through time, right? To last year, December. And you're like, next year is gonna be different now. It's December 2024. And you're like, next year is gonna be different. This year was horrible. It was hard. It sucked. I'm going to figure out how to make more money, get a better job, find a good side hustle, whatever your thing was, right? That's what you were going to do. Remember that? Remember that? You said that last year. Well, what happened? What happened is that we are humans, and humans fall into patterns. And a lot of times we just fall into the same patterns. You deserve more subs and views. Thank you so much, Fire Lily. I appreciate that. You know what? I haven't, and it's crazy because I have a couple of videos. One that I did years ago that has almost 200,000 views and things like that. But I haven't been as consistent on YouTube as I should be. So I'm starting over, and I'm definitely being more consistent with YouTube because I like YouTube, and also I just feel like YouTube is a great place to grow. Now, TikTok is an awesome place to go if you want quick reactions. So, like this morning when I was on my on my TikTok, I was live and I had like over 3,000, almost 5,000 likes before I finished with my live over there. But the thing with TikTok is you never see this, not never, but it's takes a longer time to see consistent people there. But you can do things quickly on TikTok. So here's the thing with TikTok, though. They change every 5 minutes. We already know if you're on there at all that once they did that so-called ban not a ban, which what I know what happened is that the U.S. got involved. Whoever's behind the new version of TikTok, as soon as they took over, everything changed. They started with all these bogus community violations, and just every time you turn around, it's something different. You can't say cat hat. You can't say anything over there. So you got to spell everything out, right? Like now, I can tell you if you want to get started, if you're interested and you want to learn how to make this income from your phone and you know that you're already ready, you can just go straight to my website, which is www.teampaydaily.com, teampaydaily.com, and you can get connected. If I say that on TikTok, while I'm live, they're gonna send me a thing. Like if I say it too many times, they're gonna send me a restriction. Like your video's been restricted because you're trying to take people off the platform. Which I get it, but it's also ridiculous. But here's the thing, you guys, like we don't own any of these platforms. So we have to follow their rules and their guidelines. So that's why I'm really loving YouTube, and I'm really going to focus more of my attention on going live on YouTube more. So thank you, Fire Lily. It's like they want people, but they also don't want exactly. They want people, but they also don't want people. They just want you to stay on TikTok. They want you to watch all your videos on TikTok. They want you to watch all your movies on TikTok. They want you to buy anything you want to buy from the TikTok shop. And it's kind of crazy because then they give you the opportunities to put links in, but then they don't want you to tell people to go to the link. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, what I do like about TikTok, like I said, it's fast-paced. There's a lot of people on there. The platform moves really, really quickly. And so that's good. It's a lot of fun. Their lives are really interactive. They have like all these bells and whistles. The thing that TikTok has done, especially with the live, is they've made that experience so interactive that the people that are on TikTok, who I'm not saying they don't have a large attention span, but I am saying that 5 to 7 second videos really, really do well on TikTok. Okay, I think most of the videos I have that have done pretty well on TikTok are 5 to 7 videos with a trending sound and words on the screen. And that's it. But that's because people are consuming information like that, right? TikTok is the right, is the absolute absolutely right name, because it's like between the tick and the talk, those people are in there and they're out of there. But you can do well over there. But like I said, I like YouTube because I like to talk, as you can tell. I like going live on TikTok because it is interactive, because it is fast paced, and they have, they have all these different sound effects you can do. They have music that you can play while you're live, so you don't have to worry about copyright violations and all this other stuff. And they push your videos out to more people. So while you're live, they're constantly sending your videos out to more people. So the chances of people that are not your followers or subscribers or whatever finding you is greater. But also, like I said, they got a lot of pain in the butt points that I just don't wouldn't be bothered with. So I was here earlier. We were watching a webinar with my mentor, Michelle, and a bunch of the people inside of my community. And like I said, there's 60,000 people inside of my community. So here's how you know that this program works. You're such a sweet person. Thank you. I appreciate you're sweet for saying I'm sweet. So the way you know that this program works, when you can do this from your phone, 2 hours a day is what you need. You need a cell phone, laptop, some kind of way. However you can watch this video is how you're going to get connected. And so the reason I like doing lives is because they're going to be recorded, and then people can see this later. So it's not like if they miss me right now, then that's it. No, they'll be able to see this later. But Christmas time is tick, 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 boom, right? Soon. I'm telling you guys, people are going to be like, I don't have any money for Christmas and my kids can't get nothing. But like I said, go back with me to last year, to December, when you were saying that 2025 was going to be your year. Hello. We're already in almost to the last quarter, right? So we're doing our 90-day push. And the goal is to help everyone in the community get to 30K in the next 90 days. Like I said, obvious income disclosure, I don't know what people are going to do or not do, right? But I do know that it's possible. It is possible because it's being done. It's possible because people are doing it. How do I know you can make money from your phone with this program, working these 2 hours a day? Because I'm doing it. And so I tell you, sometimes life is just life, and I have a lot going on right now. If you don't know me, let me back up real quick. My name is Kara. I am a mom of 6. I'm an empty nester mom. All my babies are grown up. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a world traveler, and I'm on here trying to help set people free from the stress and the strife and the daily grind and the 9 to 5 and anything in your life that you know could be better, right? So for me, it's like I knew better was possible. I knew there was a way to make money online. I knew that it could be simple. I knew that all of the money I had spent on different programs and learning different stuff over the years that really didn't pan out because some of it was just so dang complicated. I'm like, oh my God, I don't have time for this. Like, this consumed your whole life. Now, if you could stick it out, like a lot of people did, then you could do well. But I was like, I need something simple. I had a product that I was trying to market, and I needed to know how to do it. And so when I found this program, I was like, wow, I can really do this. And not only that, I can make money doing this. We're averaging our community between 300 and 900 a day. I'm like, where do I sign up? So if you are interested and you want to know where you sign up, go to the link in my bio. Go straight to my website if you want. It's www.teampaydaily.com. Teampaydaily.com. And get started, you guys. I'm telling you, this is not hard. This is not rocket science. It's not complicated. When I say it's simple, I mean it's simple. It's just like riding a bike or driving a car. But again, if you didn't know how to ride a bike or drive a car, it would seem really hard until you do it. Remember when you first learned how to drive and you're like, oh my God, I'm so scared. I got this vehicle and it's, and you're like, what do? Okay, get in the car, close the door, put on the seatbelt, put the key in the ignition, check the mirrors, oh my gosh, can they see me? Remember all of that? Now you just hop in the car, turn it, and you're out. And now I have this electric car outside, and I just hop in the car and push the button, and away we go. And it's quiet. And the first time I started it, I was like, is this thing on? Because it was so quiet. And I'm like, duh, Kara, it's electric. Hello. So I just want to help people to not have to struggle. To not struggle. Of course, yes, I want to make money. Here's my goal. My goal is to help 100 people. 100 people earn 6 figures from their phones. And I know it's possible because people are doing it, right? So if they can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, then you can do it. Because I'm special, but I'm no more special than anybody else. It's just learning the skills. So again, go to the link in my bio. We're going to hop on to this webinar because a few people have asked me that they missed the webinar. And so I'm going to go to the webinar and we're going to listen to my mentor, Michelle. Plus, I was on here earlier. And I forgot to charge my phone. So when I tell you, you don't have to know what you're doing to do this, you definitely don't. Because who goes to do a live video and forgets to charge their phone? Me. Me. I did it. You know, so if I can do this and I'm doing it, then you can absolutely do this. So, right. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Please go and get connected with me. So you can get on my email list. I can email you. We can talk. If you want to get on a phone call, if you still have questions, then we can do that. Whatever we need to do to help you get to the bag. See, me helping 100 families make 6 figures on their phone, do you know what that means for me? That means that I've made 6 figures from my phone. And that means that if I can do it, other people can do it. So that's why it is, yes, it's an absolutely generous goal that I have to help people. In turn, I'm going to get help. So the great Zig Ziglar said, if y'all know who Zig Ziglar is, or if you don't, he was one of the best motivational speakers ever, like Tony Robbins, Les Brown, those guys. But Zig Ziglar said, you can have anything in life that you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want out of life. So you can do this. You can do faceless videos because there's lots of reasons people don't want to show their faces. Some people never want to go live. Like I'm going live. I like to go live because I like to talk. And but some people don't want to go live, right? They don't want to show their face. They're nervous. Like once you get in this program, you're going to learn how to do this. There's nobody in this program that wasn't nervous when they started. Nobody. Just like Farlily, you're posting shorts on YouTube. I'm sure when you did your first one, you were like kind of nervous. Like, is anybody interested in what I'm posting? Do they care? Is anybody going to watch this? You know, and honestly, sometimes it feels just like a crapshoot. Like maybe somebody will watch it, maybe they won't. And the stuff you spend a whole bunch of time trying to figure out and make it all perfect and get all the little keywords and all that stuff and the hashtags and stuff just right. You're like, yes, this is going to be the one. Everybody's going to love this. Freaking crickets. Like, nothing. And then the one you're just like, just let me throw this up here because I feel like I need to post today. And you just throw it up there. And it goes wild, and you're just like, so sometimes it seems like there's no rhyme or reason, even when they tell you the algorithm wants this and that. Nobody knows what these stupid algorithms want. Here's what you need to do. You need to be relatable. And the thing that I love about this program is that you don't need to have a big account. You don't need to have a lot of followers. One sale is going to be between $300 and $900. So just think about that. If you're now like my mentor, Michelle, she used to sell, I have to go. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Farlily. It was so good talking to you. I appreciate you. And I'm going to check out your shorts for sure. I'm going to sub to you as soon as I get off here. Have a great day. Thank you. All right, you guys. So what I was saying is my mentor, Michelle, she used to sell lip gloss, right? And so she would sell these lip glosses for $9 a piece. Now, for her to make $900, she had to sell 100 freaking lip glosses. and doing network marketing because she didn't get 100% of the commission, of the profit. She had to sell all of these lip glosses. Now she can sell one product and make $900. Now, what makes more sense, y'all? Selling 100 things that cost $9 or one thing that costs $900, because the amount of work that's involved to do it is the same amount of work. It takes you the same amount of time to make a 7-second video to sell something that costs $9 as a 7-second video to sell something that costs $900, right? It's 7 seconds. Hello. So we're going to go back into this webinar. Again, if you guys are interested, just go to the link in my bio, put in your information, or my website, which is www.teampaydaily.com. I'm going to have it on the screen. Let me flip my camera around for my Facebook and also for my YouTube. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks for the thumbs up. And I'm going to be way more active on my YouTube channel in the coming weeks. I just got to get a few things situated. My daughter is about to have my first ever grandbaby, so I'm excited about that. But I'm definitely going to be spending way more time on my YouTube channel. So y'all, if you're not subscribed to me, subscribe to me. And I will also subscribe to you and follow you as well. So thank you. All right. So let me flip the camera around here. Let me see. All right. We're going into the webinar. Let me turn this. Is it this light or is it it's my overhead light that's glaring? Okay. All right. Let me get my stuff set up here. You guys, and when you come in, tell me where you're coming in from. I'm up here in the mountains of Virginia. And I absolutely love it here. Let me see. Is this thing charged? It's at 15%. That's what happened earlier when I was live on YouTube. You guys, I forgot to charge the phone. So when I'm telling you, you don't have to know how to do this to do this. I'm so serious. You don't have to know. Like, you don't know what you don't know. So here we go. Today we're going to learn, and we're going to go here to my mentor, Michelle, and we're going to listen to her. Let me adjust this playback speed because it's recorded. So let me do that. In the class sales. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. All right, you guys. Here we go. If you're ready at any time, just go ahead to my link, either the link in my bio or straight to my website, which is right there, teampaydaily.com. Come on. Oh. All right, sorry. www.teampaydaily.com and get started. And let me know where you're coming in from. Again, I'm up here in the mountains of Virginia. My name is Kara. If you don't know me, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler, and I'm an empty nester. And I'm just here to set people free. We're starting our next 90-day sprint. How to make $30K in 90 days from your phone, you guys. All right, so here we go. Here we go in a second, as soon as I figure out how to do what I'm doing.
Field team calling you 24/7. Give them something better than your phone.
Where's my skip button?
While Dave's on nonstop phone calls, getting questions about tasks and scheduling changes, he could have used Connect Team to add any detail to any job. Keep everyone synced and well, God bless you. It's great to be with you today.
Hold on, you guys. I tell you what, when I tell you you don't have to know how to do this stuff to do this stuff, I'm not kidding. All right, so here we go. Now I got it. Whoop, you got it. All right, all right, all right.
We can make them count and truly make you have the best holidays ever because you have that extra cash flow and you have more time, right? That's the thing. Who wants more money without more time, right? What about having both? So that's what we're going to be sharing with you. Welcome, Seattle in the house. Love it. Okay, I'm going to get recording. And we're going to get rocking and rolling here. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Love it. Let me share my screen. And, all right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. How busy people just like you can build a 10K a month business online in less time. No more hustle. And it's always freedom and peace over hustle, right? So this is for you. If you feel like there's never enough time, how many of you ever felt like that before? Let me know in the chat that there's never enough time to get everything done. How many of you have ever felt like that before? And if you tried other side hustles before that ended up taking more time than it gave back, like financially gave back. And if you want something simple, proven way to create an income without sacrificing family time or your sanity, right? Who wants to make money if you're not having peace? Right. So I'm glad you're here. That is for you if that is you. So let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I've been in the digital space almost 3 years. This month, it will be 3 years on September 10th. When I tell you things can change quickly in your life, they can change quickly. I'm a mom who just wanted more time with her family, and I wanted more money to make memories. I didn't want my memories being because we could watch TV together. I wanted them so we could travel and do things that when I'm old, we'll be talking about those times. But I wanted to make an income, but I didn't want to have to bug my family, or I didn't want to have to learn complicated tech. I wanted freedom. How many of you want freedom on here? Let me know. How many of you want freedom? Yes.
Me.
And I wanted to be present with my kids, and I wanted to build something meaningful. I didn't want to just do TikTok shop and hope it's around in 3 months or 6 months. I truly wanted to build something where I could leave a legacy for my family, something that truly mattered. So I created a business model that actually works for busy people just like you. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So I'm so excited that you are here. And now I get to help people all over the world. We have a global community, real people with real results. And actually, many of us are getting together in a few weeks again. Like I have people flying from South Africa to Kansas where we're getting together. And that's what I love because we went from, oh my gosh, we just need to create extra income to now creating a movement that has now created 120 six-figure income earners and 22 South African millionaires in South African Rand money in less than 2 years. And look at this. Candy literally just posted this. She goes, happy September. She had a $1,700 day on September 1st. And Christina, she stay-at-home mom. She had a $3,100 week, you guys. That's what I'm going to share with you, how this is possible. So yes, you will hear some results other people have had. I'm not going to give you any guarantees concerning of the level of success you can have. I have no control over the success you have. I can just give you the complete blueprint of what it takes and what you can implement, okay? So you might want to screenshot that. So here's a problem, right? Most side hustles are just that, more hustle, right? They pay very little. They require tons of time and often leave you exhausted. How many of you on here have tried a side hustle before and you wasted more time than you made? In traditional businesses, let's talk about that, like opening a Starbucks. You need a huge startup cost, you need inventory, and you need skills that you don't have time to learn because you're spending a lot of money, right? So there's a huge difference. So what if there was a simpler way to make an income? I mean, what if you could build a business that actually works with your life instead of against your life? Let me know in the comments, how would that feel to have a business like that? See, most business models fail with busy people because they require endless digital messaging, direct messaging, DMs, phone calls, text messages, and consistent selling and complicated tech setup. That was me. I was in the burned out area of network marketing where I thought if I DM'd more people, if I sent more friend requests, the more money I would make. And in reality, I made less money, had more mom guilt, and less time away from my family. And the truth is, you don't need more tasks on your plate. You need the right tasks that actually produce income. I went from failing miserably in network marketing, thinking if I did more, I would make more, to following a simple, proven process I'm going to share with you tonight. And I ended up going from 0 to 6 figures in 6 months and made my first million in 17 months with a easier to follow, simple system that I could do in way less time. So with the right system, you can follow for 2 hours a day. And I'm actually going to break that down for you because when I heard that, I was like, no way. Not possible. I was like, there is no way. I was like ready to completely debate that there was no way you can have a 2-hour workday. But I didn't know what I didn't know. So many of you might be feeling like that right now. But I just want you to imagine finishing your income earning activities in 2 hours a day. It could be 30 minutes here, an hour here, 5 minutes here, 30 minutes here, and then living your life on your terms. I'm going to be breaking that down for you today because I want you to be screenshotting some of these pages because you're going to see a huge difference, okay? So let's talk about that. Why is this different? Well, here's why. You get to keep 100% of your profits with master resale rates. You don't chase friends and family, and you don't need tech skills to be able to launch and grow a successful online business. And it's scalable. I mean, I'm meaning you can go from $100 days up to $900 days and beyond. Let's just do the math on that. If you learn to master certain skills, that I'm going to show you today, what you need to work on, and you started making $900 a day, do you realize one customer, if you can get a customer, is a step-by-step blueprint that equips you to launch, grow, and automate a profitable online business in just 2 hours a day. So here's the key. It's the master resale rights. So what does that mean? It means you're not an affiliate earning a small commission. You're not a network marketer earning a small commission. You actually own the resale rights. So every time you make a sale, you keep 100% of the profits. It's like owning your own digital product store without having to create the products, without having the cost, the expenses, the overhead, the employees. You literally get to keep all of the profits, and you're going to learn how that's possible with master resale rights. So for example, here is 4 master resale rights products. When you sell a Legacy Builders program, you make $900. When you sell a digital master, you make $600. When you sell a passive daily pay blueprint, you make $300. When you sell a launchpad, you make $100. If you just sold one of these products a week, that's $1,900 a week in your pocket. You're not sharing those profits with anybody else. What if you sold one a day? That is $1,900 a day. Let me know if that would make a difference in your life, if you could learn how to sell one a day. I'm curious in the chat. Let me know if that would make a difference in your life. But not only are you keeping 100% of the profits, you have a complete educational program to help you build the skills you need to grow a successful business. It is a win-win situation, and that is what I absolutely love. So you can leave a legacy for your family. I'm here to help you eliminate that generational struggle and create the generational wealth. So in the Legacy Builders program, I show you exactly how to get your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I literally structure your 2 hours, and I show you exactly how to do that. Now, in your daily blueprint, this is what it includes. Growing your audience, attraction marketing. Now, here's what I love about that. When you learn how to grow your audience through attraction marketing, you realize what that means. You do not have to spend any money on ads, so you can grow a successful business. I actually grew my business to 6 figures without any monthly expenses, and to this day, almost 3 years later, I still have never spent a dime on ads. That's awesome, right? Like, you have a job. It costs you money to have a job, by the way. You got expenses with your gas, and if you have kids, you got daycare. You can build a 6-figure business without any monthly expenses. And engaging in your audience. In the blueprint, you're going to learn how to build the connection through 2 different forms. And those forms don't include you being on the phone with anybody. And then offer your solution. You're going to invite them into your business. This is what is included and how you learn exactly how to do that. And that's it. There's no 12-hour workdays, just 2 hours of focused income-producing activities. Our entire system is built off of 4 pillars. The automated system. Your business works for you even while you sleep. That's why, my friend, we call it your freedom machine, because it's just constantly out there working for you. Attraction marketing. This is where you attract customers. Customers come to you. So you no bothering friends and family, no looking for customers, but attraction marketing. The 2-hour blueprint. You stay consistent without the burnout. That is so important to me. And community and mentorship. You're not alone. You have support. These are the 4 pillars. When you learn to master each step in them, I'm going to break them down for you, you will shock yourself what can be done. So your automated system. This is where your business works for you 24/7. No hard tech, because it's pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is connect it to your payment gateways, which just watch a few videos, follow the videos. We show you exactly how to do that. When you connect it to your payment gateways, you know what that means? You're paid directly into your bank account. And you're going to get a domain. You know why you want to get a domain? It's like $11.99 from GoDaddy. The reason why you want to get a domain, because that's to brand you. This is why it's called the Legacy Builders Program. We're here to help you leave a legacy for your family. We're done with that generational struggle, right? And here's how it works. This is all I market. When somebody puts their email in, what they get in return for giving me their email is they get the Freedom Formula Blueprint PDF, which I break down these steps for them. You have access to all of this system. You only pay, after you're in the program, $39 for this system. If you know anything about a huge funnel system like this, it's thousands and thousands of dollars. I had one created for my salon. My daughter's a hairstylist, and because I'm leaving a legacy for my family, I bought her a salon, and I spent over, well, I think it was a total of over $7,000 I spent on the website. You guys get access to a proven-to-sell website for $39. And that's how the company is ran. We have 7 employees, and that is what runs this. So you don't have to worry about the customer support. You don't have to worry about running any of that. That is what runs that. And that's what I absolutely love, because you guys get to focus on 2 things, earning and learning. And that's it, what you get to focus on, because the more you learn, the more you can earn. So here's how the process works. The moment somebody puts their email in, okay, no, it's not monthly. Thank you for asking, Bobby. No, it's a one-time investment of $39. There's no monthly expenses at all to run this, okay? So the moment somebody puts their email in, okay, they're immediately taken to this. And this is breaking down what they ask for here. And then this is what they get in their email. Okay, and also inside of that has the Freedom Formula Blueprint. So I want you to see these 3 pages. These 3 pages are constantly working for you 24/7. That's how you can get your income earning activities done in such a short time, because this Freedom Machine is literally out there working for you. But here is what I love. After growing a community to 55,700 people, okay, guess what? On average, the people like I personally work with, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying from them. So that means when 20 people get inside their automated system, 1 of them is converting to a customer. Everybody's numbers are different. I'm just saying on average with the people that I mentor. So do the math on that. If you got so good at the attraction marketing skill and you got 20 people a day to put their email in and you started making 900 a day, ask yourself this: would that change my life any? See, when I heard that almost 3 years ago, I was like, I'm learning this. I'm learning this because I know how much that would change my family's life. I like this. She goes, $900 sell. Things are starting to roll. Absolutely love that. We have a win section inside our community. I'm going to show it to you here in a minute. Number 2, attraction marketing. Customers come to you. Here's how this is possible. The online world is your window of unlimited customers. When you sell something that is digital, guess what? You can sell to anybody. You're not limited just to sell to people in your own country. So the attraction marketing strategy, this is the ultimate marketing system, by the way, that works if you can work this for any business, any type of business that needs marketing. You attract customers to you on autopilot. So no finding customers or no bothering friends and family. Here's one of the strategies that I absolutely love. When I launched my business almost 3 years ago, you guys, I'm an introvert. So when I found out that I could spend 30 minutes a day copying and pasting free ads to high traffic websites, that was a breath of fresh air. No posting content, no being on social media. I just listened to my favorite music and I spent 30 minutes a day copy and pasting, posting. Here's what it did. Grew my following and it grew my customer base and it grew my email. But here's why it grew my following. Because I do understand the power of video. So I put a YouTube video inside of it. And guess what? Because of this free ad strategy, I became monetized on YouTube. So that added another income stream to my family. And I absolutely love that. Now let's talk about social media. There's 5 billion people on social media. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think at least 1% of people on social media would love to learn how to make 900 a day? Let me know, yes or no in the comments. And I'm getting my calculator here. Do you think at least 1%? I have to turn this way. Yes, right? Let me see, is that? So, that is 50 million people. Do you think out of 50 million people, and you know there's more than 1%, do you think out of 50 million people you could build a business? Yes. And that's what I've seen. The amount of people that I could attract. Now, some of you are like, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine creating content on social media. Well, we can show you how to do it with faceless content as well. You can do it with trending songs, and you can do it with not even showing your face on the video if you don't want. But my goal as your mentor is to help you get the confidence and the clarity that you need to where you want to show your face on videos. But if not, we have that as well. So here's my question for you. How did you hear about this webinar tonight? Was it on social media? Was it in an email? Let me know. TikTok? Yes. School? Okay. Email? TikTok? 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 So here's an email. So, and you got it from email because you discovered it on a social media platform. So this is living proof that the system works. And this is what I absolutely love. You guys are literally right now seeing the system working in action. How cool is that? Not one person said a phone call. Not one person said a DM. Not one person said a text message. They all said either social media or email. I think one said cousin, which kissed your cousin, by the way. That is awesome that your cousin cared enough about you to get you on here. Like, I absolutely love, love, love that. So, pillar number 3, the 2-hour daily blueprint. You stay consistent without burnout. It's not, we don't live in a world that you work harder to make more money. We live in a world that you work smarter and you leverage tools, you leverage systems to make more money. So here's an example of the 2-hour workday. You copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites for 30 minutes. Pretty simple, copy, paste, and post, right? I actually give you websites and I give you an idea of like what I posted that worked really well for me. 3 pieces of content, an hour a day. My recommendation is a 7-second video with a trending song, like a 30-second video, and like a minute to a minute and a half. So we're talking under 2 minutes of videos. So yes, you can get them done in an hour. My goal is to take 15 to 20 minutes on each video. Now I can get my content done in about 30 to 45 minutes a day, unless I'm overthinking it. And that's where the community mentorship comes in, to help you get out of your own way so you don't overthink it and you know what to create. And then responding to comments and emails for 30 minutes. Here's the part I love. My friend, if it takes you more than 30 minutes to respond to comments and emails, congratulations, you're making a lot of money. Like, it just is. because if you're getting more comments and more emails, that means you're getting a lot of engagement, which means you're making a lot of money. And I love that. So screenshot this. This is what we want to help you master. Because when you do that, you get freedom in your life. Now, let's talk about somebody that is literally the poster child for getting their income earning activities done around a crazy busy life. When Amy discovered this, you guys, she was working 2 jobs, right? 2 jobs. So she was doing this, nooks and crannies of those 2 jobs. She was able to quit both of those jobs, and literally in 9 months, she made $100,000 with no experience or anything. Matter of fact, I want Amy to come on real quick and just share her story with you guys, because I want you to see, as somebody with a busy lifestyle, what is truly possible. So Amy, I'll let you take it away.
Absolutely. Welcome, everyone. So if you're a hustler, if you're a grinder, I'm talking to you. See, what happened to me was I by chance came about it because I wasn't even on social media. I knew nothing about this world. I was just busy working. That's all I knew how to do. But I allowed my daughter to put me on TikTok, of all things, right? Because I was missing a lot of family time. All I did was work. I was burned out. I was tired of the hustle. I had turned 50 years old, and I said,